Hi, I'm Barrie Dowsett. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Myriad Associates, and I'm going to talk to you about R&D tax credits, and in particular furlough payments, which has had a huge impact on R&D tax claims. Okay, so the first point is the coronavirus job retention scheme is a subsidy. So for SME claims, you need to deduct that in terms of the eligible R&D costs. Of course, with RDEC, which is for large companies, you don't need to deduct a subsidy. Now, the other thing to remember is that Corona's job retention scheme means the person's not working. So not only can you have to deduct the job retention scheme receipts, the payments, you have to also deduct the company top-up. Now, it gets a bit more complex when you talk about holiday and sickness pay, because generally speaking, HM Revenue and Customs allow those payments as part of someone's working time, because it's an essential part of employment. However, that means when it comes to furlough payments, even though they're not working, you can still claim for holiday and sickness pay for purposes of R&D tax credits. But you must, in terms of the coronavirus job retention scheme, deduct that element because it is a subsidy. But the company's top-up pay, you can in actual fact include. That's quite important, obviously, to realise, and it may add a little bit more value to your R&D tax claim. Now, the next thing, and the last thing I'm going to talk about, is a really, really big red flag here, particularly for R&D tax credit claims. The Coronavirus Statutory Sick Pay Rebate Scheme, which allows an employer to cover back 2 weeks of SSP for employees affected by the coronavirus, is actually notified state aid. Now, that's very, very important, because the rules about notified state aid is that you cannot claim state aid more than once on a particular project. So if you've got a R&D staff member that you have paid the coronavirus statutory sick pay rebate, or you've claimed from that, then that's going to have a major impact, because you can't claim an SME R&D tax credit claim. Okay, so that's, as I said, red flag. Be very careful about that. I know it's a complicated area. It's a very important area. It will have an impact on R&D tax claims, particularly for SMEs. So there's my email. If you've got any questions, just ping me an email, or you can contact me on that telephone number. I hope that's useful, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care.